Morning all, it's Nan.
And Chris.
And this is the Daily Espresso, short shots of big ideas. We're back at Legacy today in Camberwell, really enjoying it, and it's, how can't you, even when it's nice and freezing outside. It was 3 degrees today in Melbourne. But you know what, we're very fortunate where we get to enjoy coffee at the, when it's nice and cold, we get a nice warm coffee.
What's the single origin they've got flowing here at Legacy now?
Well, that's what it looks like. Where are we? Bang. It's Colombian today, and it's really cool how they mix it up, because I think we were here a couple of weeks ago, and it was a different one. So I think it was more Central American, which is pretty cool. We're going to talk tax. We're going to talk tax today, and I think it's perfect timing for it, because it's the 31st of May today, and it's the end of the month and the end of the penultimate month of the financial year. So in Australia, we've got our financial year, obviously, is that we're ending on the 30th of June, and that means that all business people, and maybe high net worth individuals, have got 30 days left to execute a plan or execute some strategy that's going to save them tax. Now, with that tax, you're going to earn yourself a holiday. And what we want you to do, ultimately, is save enough tax to take yourselves and your family on holiday. Now, why do I say that? It's because my experience shows that we can implement tax strategies that allow our clients to have enough to take themselves and their family away. And if you're from Melbourne, like pretty much all our clients are, just what a better time to actually shoot off to Europe, or shoot off to North Australia or Bali or something like that, and just really enjoy the sun and get that winter chill out of the bones. Chris, you want to throw a question that's come your way?
Yeah, so I guess one of the things when it comes to planning, a lot of people maybe get daunted when it comes to starting a plan. So I guess maybe if you give everyone a bit of an idea of what is a tax plan, what's in that tax plan, and then how do people start when it comes to tax planning?
Cool, shouldn't be daunting at all, because you don't have to do much, right? So when we say tax planning, we don't expect people to have that tax knowledge. You're not experts in tax unless you've done that study. You're up to date with the latest stuff. You're aware of the budget measures that were just passed, and you know everything that's going on. You know tax like the back of your hand. Now, you're looking at someone. You're looking at someone, admittedly, that we live and breathe tax every day in our business. And because of that, we love providing those solutions to clients. We love providing that strategy, and we love getting that win out of the government and into our clients' bank accounts, and hopefully influencing their lives in a positive way by allowing them to spend more time with their family, or whatever it might be, pay down the mortgage a bit more, go off on holiday. So it shouldn't be daunting at all, because you don't have to do anything. The way we do it with our clients is quite simple. A lot of our clients have it as an automatic offering that we provide, where we will, using our cloud accounting software, be able to see how their business has operated. And with the right bookkeeping that's being done, with your books up to date, it gives us a clearer picture into what's actually happened over the last 10, 11 months. What we then do is project out how the next month's going to go. We have good, deep conversation with our clients to work out what the next month's going to look like, and then we come up with a tax position at the end of the year. Once we see that tax position, we know everything that's going on. We then use our strategy. Now, we've got a number of key strategies aligned with, along with some knowledge of what's going on in the political environment, laws that are being passed, laws in transit, and things that are going to happen come 1 July.
What's a quick strategy, just while you're on that? So what's the strategy that you've seen has worked really successfully for business owners when it comes to tax planning? Once you know their tax.
Yeah, look, I mean, I don't think there's a clear. Yeah, look, I don't think there's a clear generic tax strategy. I mean, a big one could be that if you've got outstanding super you haven't paid for your employees yet, get that paid. Super for any business, doesn't matter the size, for your employees, is deductible to you as a business for your employees when it's paid. It's not deductible after the fact, so it's not deductible in the current financial year after. So, if you get to June and you know what your super for June's going to be, or some businesses don't pay super monthly or regularly, they might pay it every 3 months. So if you to avoid yourself you're being denied that deduction for those 3 months, or in that financial year, and deferring it, bring it forward. All right, pay it earlier in June if you can, or pay April and May, and then June can be paid in July, and that's okay. At least that way you've got 11 or 12 months deducted. So, I mean, that's a real basic one, and I don't think it's a no-brainer. But look, it's very bespoke what we do in our tax planning. It's very much customised to the client, their situation, their industry, what they can and can't do, and how they go about it. So, I guess the big one here is if you are being provided with a tax planning service, get involved. Get it. It hasn't been done yet. Get onto it, because this is the month that you sort of want it happening. The other thing we do, is it's not for everyone, is we then use that opportunity to have a real good look at the business if we haven't done so in some time with some clients. It's not just about tax, but it's also about how the business has performed and what's about to happen in the coming months. But the big one with us with tax planning is pretty simple. So, the key focus is determine what the tax position is going to look like, and then work out how we're going to smash it down legally and minimise that tax, so you guys can put that money in your pocket. And that's a big one for us. Yeah. So tax planning can do a couple of different things, and the reason why we say, look, go off on a holiday, is because what we've seen is there's definitely enough money to be able to do that. And there's nothing illegal about any of the strategies that we use. It's clearly about timing, and it's clearly about just organising your business in the right way, organising your affairs, and getting tax smart in how you operate in that last month of your business. It could be anything. Could be holding off on certain things, increasing some expenditure somewhere, reviewing your debtors position, or your accounts payable, accounts receivable, seeing what's owed to you. So there are a number of different strategies there, Chris. My ultimate advice is, if your business is sizable enough, or if you're a high net worth individual and you've definitely got things like employee share plan, you're involved in an employee share plan. We see so many people at that high level of income, so 250, 300 grand up, so it's not even high net worth, but even that level, getting smashed for tax because of certain things that are going on in their personal circumstances. Definitely get in contact with your tax advisor and make sure that you're getting some tax planning and some strategies put in place. And then the next one is execute it, because there's a lot of stuff that you as a business owner have to do yourself. So, whether you're contributing to super yourself, whether you're, accelerating some expenses, whether you're, reducing some income coming through, they're big ones that you need to do.
Good one.
Yeah, so that's tax planning. It's got to be the flavour of the month for the next month for you guys. If you haven't done it, get on it ASAP, and make sure that you pull some money, take it out of the government. Don't give it away to the government. Keep it for yourself. Reinvest it back into your business. Invest personally. Make a difference to your lives. Impact the world. Go on holiday with your family. Any of those things. Get onto it. This is the Daily Espresso. Short shots of big ideas. We've been talking tax today. Coming from Legacy. Loving it. The single origin's been Colombian. I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. That's Chris. I'm Nardi. Have an awesome Tuesday. Cheers.